All right. Hope everybody's doing well. First, I want to say, hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, happy and prosperous and safe New Year. Um, as you can see, I had my computer desk here. It's gone. Workbench is gone. So I'm doing a whole new layout. Doing all new wood, all new plywood, everything. So I'm still trying to figure all this out, how exactly I'm going to do it. That cabinet's going to come out, and it has all my paint supplies and weathering stuff in it, and some DVDs, so that'll be gone. So I'll have this whole area to work with. As it stands right now, I can get one more sheet of plywood in here without any issues and still give me enough room to work around the edges. But I'm thinking of one sheet of plywood here, and then probably like a half a sheet of plywood towards that end, and then another sheet of plywood coming out, and then possibly in the center, probably, I don't know, maybe a foot wide, maybe 2 feet wide, whatever, coming out from that in middle piece coming out, and that would be kind of like a yard staging area or whatever. I'm not really sure, but that just gives me, it's a rough idea. I really don't know. Right now all my curves are 22 inches, and I want to bump those up to anywhere from 24 to 30 inches. I don't really know. I have some track sticks coming in, quick sticks, and so that'll give me an idea, and I'll play around with those and give me something to see. Another issue I could do would be on this end of a layout, would have a piece coming across to connect it, and then kind of still have that piece in the middle coming out, and then it'll give me access to work on stuff. But I'm getting older. I don't want to keep crawling underneath the layout and everything to get the stuff, so that means either I put some type of lift out, which I'm not really sure I want to do, or not have that piece connect on this end. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure all this out in my head. I have no track plan yet, so I don't really know exactly how that's going to go. The only reason why this is still up is because my grandkids want the Polar Express up, so I set that up for them. So I plan on starting this the first of the year. I want to hit it hard and heavy. The only caveat to all that is that in 2025 I plan to get a house. So there's a couple of things with that. Whatever I build, I plan to have like quick disconnects on the joints to where it will come apart. And it will be easier to transport. I don't know how far along I'll be with anything with the new layout will be. I know I won't be ready for track weathering and ballast and all that stuff, because it took me forever to get to this, and I'm at this point here, and for whatever reason something just told me not to do it yet. So I don't know what you want to call it, intervention or divine intervention or whatever, but this is pretty much ready to go. All I had to do was weather the track and then lay the ballast. And so, but whatever, I'm not doing that. So this will stay up till the first of the year, and then the first of the year, all I'll do is I'll probably just nip the rail joints here, and then just take it apart, and everything, I'm leaving the track and everything on it. I'm not taking anything off of it except for the signal lights. Those will come off. and then, you know, all the electronics and stuff will come off of it, but everything, tracking, roadbed and all that stuff will stay on. So I'm in the process of trying to come up with some type of layout for the plywood to be all new plywood, better grade plywood, not the stuff I used. I was not happy with it, but it was a hindsight after the fact. Once I got it up and started working with it, I realized I was not happy with it, but whatever, it got me through. So, but I'm doing all new plywood, top tier plywood, doing everything, new track. I'm going with Peco Code 83 Flex Track. I do have some Peco switches, and I do have some other switches. These other switches, Shinohara or whatever they're called. I don't know if I'll reuse these or not, but I might. But pretty much most of my other switches are Peco. I do have a couple of Atlas switches towards the back there. But they've never really given me any problems. I've never really had any problems with them. I know a lot of people have, but I guess I've just been fortunate and lucky. So, I'm looking for ideas, tips, tricks, you know, for not so much a track plan, but what would you do for a new layout build? Bear in mind, I want to up the curve radius to somewhere between 24 to 30 inches. Pretty much everything I have will run on the 22 inches without issues. I do have a couple of brass engines that will run on 22 inches, but it would be a little easier for them if they were a little wider. So I'm open to suggestions, anything like that, but tentatively right now I have it in my head for a sheet of plywood, probably like a half a sheet of plywood towards the back, and then another sheet of plywood, kind of like a big U, and then possibly in the center of that middle piece coming out. I don't know how long on that, but I'm figure a foot to 2 feet wide and however long. That's just tentative right now, but and then outside of that, that's really all I have planned. So, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to redoing everything, getting started. I don't know how far along I'll be when the time comes to move, but it'll be set up to where it'll come apart fairly easily. Oh, and I also forgot, I'm gonna use the homosote. On top of that, I do have more cork bed, so that'll be going down. Nothing will be permanently glued or anything like that. It'll be lightly siliconed in spots just to hold it. And then most everything will be like the track will be, I'll use track nails just to hold it until I get to a place to where it'll be permanently set up, and then I can just go ahead and do everything how this is. So, all right, everybody. That's the idea for a whole new track plan. Thank you for watching. Hope you like and subscribe if you would, please. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, safe New Year, prosperous New Year. And everybody be safe out there. Thanks for your time. Take care.